guys. It is Pretty Real with Pretty Real Plans, where we talk about accounting, surviving the CPA, budgeting, and finance. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button and go ahead and give this video a thumbs up even before we get started. Today we are doing a September budget recap. Y'all, I messed this budget all the way up. If you've been following me, then you know that like I never really go over budget with anything. I always have everything planned out, you know, everything mapped out, other than, you know, if it's a mishap, something that was not in my control. But for the month of September, that was not the situation at all. So let me tell y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get into this September budget. Starting this month, I am going to do my recaps a little different from my actual budgeting video. So I'm just gonna put a list here of the line items that I have in my planner, and you know what the difference was, or how much I spent, how much I budgeted, things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. And my fixed expenses, of course, these are all fixed items. I will put them right here. So these are all fixed items. They don't change unless something comes up. So mortgage stays the same unless we do the whole escrow analysis and insurance goes up or taxes goes up or goes down. Those types of things are the only time your mortgage will change, and it's only once a year. So of course that was $1,160.01. I keep telling y'all every time, that little 1 cent blows my freaking mind. But anyways, down to HOA, which is 0 at the moment because I prepaid my HOA fees for the rest of the year. So that is one less bill that we will have to worry about for 2021. Next we have my Citizens One, which is $29.92. And then we have Apple, which is $2.99. Next, I have my gas bill, which is $49. That is a flat out rate until we do the analysis for our budget plan that we are on. And then that number will fluctuate for the next year. Next, we have cell phone, which is $90. And then we have daycare, which is $611.80. Last but not least, we have Vivint, which is $13.34. Amazing, right? I know. Easy peasy. So next we have cable and internet, which I budgeted $60 for, and I only spent $48.70. So that is a win in my book. I don't know why it decreased, but I'm also not asking any questions because we are on a don't ask, don't tell policy. I mean, if I don't have to spend the extra money, I won't, right? Right. Next we have water, which was 0 for the month of September. Where we live now, our water is billed out every other month. So we get a water bill every other month for the prior 2 months. I think what I'm gonna do going forward is still keep it in the budget every month. Just put a certain amount aside of that month's paychecks and then roll it forward to the following month that the bill has to be paid. Next we have electricity, which I thought that I was going to be over budget in this category because the last electric bill, ooh, it was not good. So we were under budget in this category by $9.06. So our bill was only $90.94. Well, my half of the bill anyway was only $90.94. Yay! Next we have the spending account, which is automatically deposited in a separate bank account every paycheck. So that for the month of September, it is still at $800. At the beginning of the year, I might change it. I'm actually waiting to see the change in my paycheck because we just recently got another raise. But I also kicked my 401k up an extra 1%. So just waiting to see what that looks like before I make any types of changes. Next we have my sinking funds, which I did contribute $252 to. That did not change. And then I did save $300 for my big emergency fund. I'm super proud of myself because y'all, in the past I have not been keeping up with the budget. I found out what my bills are, I put them in the bill account, and I just let the money sit. And that brings us to our next category, which is unbudgeted. I did a little impulse buying. I'm not sure if it's like technically a real impulse buy because I kind of thought about it before I made the purchase. But y'all, I bought an iMac. Did I budget for it? No. Have I been wanting one? Yes. Did I have to buy it in the month of September? No. Could I have budgeted for it in a later month? Yes, but I just made the decision because my MacBook is acting really slow. I can only save but so much on it, so I'm constantly deleting items, saving things on my external hard drive. It's moving super slow. It's done this weird thing where the screen just looks all staticky. Like, I will insert a picture here because I did take a picture of it. And it was just time for a new computer. Could I have made a sinking fund for it and kind of dealt with my MacBook until my sinking fund was completed? Yes, but I didn't. And yeah, so being that I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna buy an iMac. And then a week later, I made the purchase, which put me over budget by $2,116.11. But that was not the only purchase that was like a spur of the moment thing. So this next purchase was definitely an impulse buy. I only paid $95.15 outright at the time, but I still owe $300 on it. So I got a text message from Verizon one day. I was at work. Let's see if I can find the text message. All right, here we go. Hi, it's Verizon. You're eligible to get up to $800 off any iPhone 13 Pro when you trade in your current phone and stay on your current unlimited plan. Pre-order now. I got this message at 3:09 p.m. on September 17th. And I'm like, okay, Ty has been wanting a new phone, so let me just send this information to him so that he can get a new phone. I looked up everything and I'm like, okay, if he does this, he can either pay $300 outright or he can just do an extra $10 a month on the cell phone bill. So I looked up everything. I sent them screenshots, blah, 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 blah. He was like, all right, I'll do it. So as I'm doing this, I'm like, okay, he's upgrading his phone. I got my phone a few months before him. Why can't I upgrade my phone too? So I looked at my account and okay, I have $300 to buy a new phone. So what did I do? I went on Verizon.com and got me a new iPhone. So I only spent $95.15 for the month of September, and then I am paying right now the $10 a month. I decided to do the monthly plan because I had already spent $2,000 on a computer. Like, it just wasn't in my heart to just keep pushing all of this extra money out of my account. It just didn't feel right to me. I decided to just do it monthly, and then I will just hack on a little extra to my cell phone bill every month going forward. So right now my cell phone bill is going to go up to $100. It'll move from my fixed expenses to my variable expense, and every month I make my budget. I'll see how much extra money I have and just put a little extra to it. So do I have the $300 to pay the phone off now? Yes, I do, but I done already spent $2,000 and my little account is just depleting, and it's just not in my heart. So for the month of September, I went over budget by $2,211.26. Yes, that is a for 2 pieces of electronics. But my thing is, I don't have any consumer debt. My computer is on its last limb. I just became a CPA, which I worked my ass off for. So yes, I made the decision to say that I deserved it, because I necessarily, well, I did put myself in $300 worth of debt, but that $300 worth of debt could be paid off tomorrow if I wanted it to be. So there's that. There is September's budget recap, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you are impulse buying, just make sure you have the coins to do it. That is all I'm going to say. Deuces.